Alright.
I got this.
Alright, well, of course, let's get started then. So, this support meeting is to go over a few things, as we've now got a new assistant head and head of support. Of course, you might remember me from the last meeting. I'm now the head of support. And if Alex, you want to introduce yourself?
Not really.
Oh.
No, I'm joking. I'm Alex. I've been around for a while. Only reason I got assistant head of support is because I'm Vincent's boyfriend. I'm quite friendly. Come to me if you've got issues, stuff like that. Nice.
Yeah, we're on but every day as well, so contact us on
Yeah, we got
Discord.
no lies.
And okay, let's get started then. So first of all, I'm going to go over this again. When you reach your support targets, don't stop there because we're now catching people and you're going to start getting removed. So don't think you've got 20 interviews and you can just stop for the rest of the month. If we catch you doing this, you're gone. Let's see. And also, we've had rumors that people have joined for just Serrani as well. If we find any of you that have just joined for Serrani as well, you're getting removed. And I think there's going to be a punishment as well for just dodging the interview and maybe support app as well.
Yeah.
So, do you guys feel like you're appreciated in support? If you could just type in chat if you do, like yes or no, because we've had people who say they don't feel like they're involved in the support team. And I don't know, it's not helping them with when they're working because they don't exactly know many people. And if there's any ways we can improve this.
I would say as well, like, if you don't want to put it in chat, just send a message to Benson saying that.
Yeah,
like,
or Alex.
Some people might not be confident enough to say, yeah, I'm kind of just like, I feel like I'm another person, but like, just send a message to Benson. It doesn't have to be public.
Yeah, because people say, I don't know, it just doesn't help when they're working doing support stuff, as they don't know many people, or they just don't feel appreciated. If you don't, obviously either message me or Alex. If you have if you've got any improvements that we can do to help you feel more appreciated, then of course we'll take them into consideration and do our best. Make you feel like you're wanted here, as all of you are. Yeah. Also, at the end of each month as well, we might implement prizes for people who do good or are the best. So maybe top 3 people. Whoever gets in the top 3, they may receive a prize. Would you like to see this? Just type in chat like an X if you want to see this. Like, I don't know, a game on Steam. Yeah, that's what I mean. It wouldn't just be top 1. It'd probably be top 3, as it's just to motivate you guys more.
That's something else I kind of wanted to go over for everyone as well. And it's an idea at the moment, but I've got Harvey's attention with it. So basically what we're thinking of implementing is another rank in the support team. So when you join support team, you'll come in as a trial support. What that means is you come in support for maybe, you're on a week trial. You've got a set amount of tasks to do and complete. If you don't complete them, you're kicked out. You can do. It's proposed at the minute that you can do general support by yourself, but you have to be shadowed by a senior waiting for civilian interviews. Basically means that seniors have more things to do, and we can chuck out the trash that joins support team that doesn't want to contribute whatsoever. I'll leave it we start poll in the chat if everyone wants to vote.
Just to add to that as well, senior support. We know that a few of you are only accepting civ apps. You're still a support member, therefore required to do civ interviews and general support. Like, this is just a warning. If we catch any of you only accepting civ apps and thinking, oh, that's my work done, then you're going to be removed probably put down to support team, as there's no use for you in senior support.
The only reason that you should be promoted to senior support is because you're going above and beyond your tools. If you're just barely scraping the minimum, then you shouldn't be in senior support and you'll get removed.
And you may notice promotions are slowing down to senior support, as we will only be promoting now to senior when we think you're ready for trial. As of course, one day you're going to get promoted to trial, so yeah. And if any of you are thinking of leaving just because you're not getting promoted, then you might as well leave now, because we're going to be catching people out with that who are just here to get promoted. Like, you should enjoy it, really.
Basically, just to expand on what Vincent's saying, is we're cracking down a lot on people that aren't putting effort in. So far, out of the maybe, was it 11 senior support, maybe 10 we have at the minute,
Yeah.
I only see 3, maybe 4 that should be in the position that they actually are. Other people really need to step up their game. As for trainees, I can understand if people have just been added in. Trainees need to step up their work a lot also. If you're a trainee and you're new, you want to set yourself a good reputation, not just kind of breeze by just because you're a trainee.
Yeah, with this new implementation as well. As a trainee, you're going to get removed if you don't reach the target in a certain amount of time. Yeah. What else was that? Oh yeah, so adding on to senior support as well. We might need a couple of names who would also be willing. So if this new rank does get included, who would shadow over the support team trials or the trial support team. We're not sure what the rank name is going to be yet, but we just like a few names who would like to put in the extra work and shadow over people. I mean, this would also help towards making you look better, of course, and doing more work in the support team. As we notice a lot of senior support don't have much work to do other than accepting civ-apps.
Yeah.
Currently, this would only be open to senior support as well at this moment in time.
I was going to say, it seems like a lot of the EMTs actually want to do it. So, not EMTs, so medical.
You're basically
support team want to do it.
You're basically an FTO within the staff team. That's how I'd like to put it.
Yeah, and we're also trying to make senior support like a prestige rank, so it's quite hard to get to. So we're going to start removing people for minimal things. I know it seems bad, but we need to get rid of them as senior support is now going to be more of a harder rank to reach.
I don't want to name anyone in particular or pick out favourites, but I want everyone to look at Cody Ullman on the roster. So far for the month, he has 130 total, 77 support, and 53 interviews. This is what should be expected from everyone, the same kind of effort. He doesn't play in game, fair enough, but when you're in support, you've agreed to give up some of your game time for support duties.
And also, when me and Alex put messages out and other staff members saying, you know, can you do civ interviews or the general support? Like, they're not just warnings, they will eventually become us telling you to do them. I mean, as you joined, you was told that you'd be giving up your free time, as we have as well. So you need to contribute, even if you're in game. You know, it's not the end of the day if you log out. You can go back on later once you're done, because that will be taken in consideration as well. You giving up your own time.
I mean, we don't want support team to turn into a dictatorship of me and Benson just telling you what to do. But then again, in support, you get a lot of privileges. You stand out from the community. You set the face for the community. Serrani whitelisted, wink wink. You know, you get a lot of benefits, and you know you're respected within the. If anyone feels like they're not respected, just come straight to me and Benson. But you should be somewhat, you know, senior support team. It's all a prestigious role. You know, you're represented in the community.
You've had to do several applications to get to this position, so.
Exactly.
Yeah. And as well, this is just for senior support. We've noticed some of you, of course, are only doing civ-apps, but then again, we're also seeing civ-apps that aren't getting moved to the correct sections, ones that haven't got their RP names matching the forum names. You need to check over this because people are looking at them closer now and seeing that people have been accepted when they haven't even got like an RP name as their forum name, and this would cause problems when they're actually in-game. Yeah, Bricks, we understand, like, real life is more important, but we mean is when you're in game and, you know, you're not doing much and you're not really needed, we need you to do support stuff.
I understand if people have got, you know, family issues, who've got broken bones, whatever, you know, their mum's going to Australia, whatever. But if you're in game, if you're sitting talking to your friends, and me and Benson or an admin or a mod tell you, yo, if you have spare time, would you jump up to the interview? It'll take like 10 minutes. It's not going to kill you. And at the end of the day, it's only making you look better.
Yeah, I've also had a few questions saying that they don't like to do interviews when they see like quite a few of them are stacked up. I mean, if you come out of your own game time and you see like 5 interviews, I'd say as other people should be listening now, you shouldn't have to do all of them. You shouldn't feel pressured to do every interview that's there. I mean, go ahead if you want, but I recommend 1 or 2 is fine as long as you've done your part. Everyone else should do theirs, and it should work very nicely. Just people coming in and out of game, do some interviews, and it should work nicely.
Alright. Anything else, Benson?
Yeah, also civ apps as well. When you accept/deny them, when people are denied them, like, I don't know, for interviews, when they get denied as well, don't put them in a denied section. I've noticed a few people are doing it. Unless they're perm denied, or they failed their interview 3 times, which would then get them perm denied. That's the only time you put it in denied. If they can come back in 2 days' time for an interview, please don't put it in the denied section because it makes it harder for other people because they can't view the apps. And also, people are going LOA constantly. I don't feel like you should be pressured to stay in support team, but people who are going LOA a lot of the time, here's my opinion on it. You should just resign, free up the slot for someone else who is going to actually be here, and then you're free to come back when you can finally do your duties. But people are going constantly LOA. Currently, you're just taking up a slot that other people want. So, I mean, it's not really fair on everyone else if you're taking up a slot going LOA every other week, as you're just clogging up slots. And right now, we're going to need as many support members as we can get, and people are doing hard work with the upcoming SAAAAAA, as there's going to be a lot of interviews and
It's going to be a lot of interviews. After talking with Harvey, we're going to need all staff and support on deck for SAAAAA. Think about the amount of people that have applied to be in Pakistan from when whitelisting opened to now, and think of all those old players and new players and current players flooding back to do their whitelisting again. It's going to be fucking hell, let's be honest. So we're really going to need everyone on deck. And if they're not contributing right now, when things are, let's be honest, pretty easy going, you have a couple of interviews now and then, maybe a couple of applications at night, whatever, then you're just not going to cope whenever SAAAAA comes out.
Yeah. And I understand as well, this is a problem we have, the NA and AU time zones. I know currently most of the roster is EU, but I'm not saying you should give up your, like, I don't know, sleeping time and stuff for support, but if you could try and be on, I don't know, in AU and /NA times, especially on the weekends, I mean, most people are on from night till day, so if you could still do support work during them times, as currently that's when we're struggling, as there's no one on to actually do interviews or support logs, and they end up stacking up with over 10 people.
If we see people from the United Kingdom or people from EU in general and they're on at what 2 in the morning helping someone, it's really gonna give us a good
impression.
Good impression of you, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
support
we've...
app's open right now. I haven't checked.
No.
We're not opening
Have you
until
thought-
after SAAAAA.
I was gonna say, have you thought about opening it for the time zones that you haven't got covered yet?
I mean, we could do that, but then again, people would just come back and, you know, most people know that if you're in support, you get insta wireless for SAAAAA, so we've been advised by Harvey not to do it.
Yeah, that's true. Right.
If there's anything else.
I think we've rambled through our points enough.
Yeah. So do you guys have any new ideas we can implement? I don't know. Just anything really.
Let's just leave questions to the questions to the end. I kind of want to go over promotions and demotions first, and then questions because it's quite time consuming. So we're just gonna have a look at who's here and not here. Con Alexander, are you here?
Let's see. Wait,
No,
I think he.
check
Wait a
box.
second.
Did he? No, he didn't. Unless you didn't mark it to me.
No, he messaged me. He said he might be here. He might not be.
Good stuff. George Maxwell, are you here? You are. That's good stuff. You can just step up your tools, bud. They're pretty low, and you're not on LOA.
We understand if you've been previously on LOA, but then once you're back, you know, it should go straight back to normal. How you was before.
How long have you been here? 2nd of April. That's... I can't maths. I can't add that. Add that for me, Vincent.
What?
What day is it today?
21st, 19th. No, that was when he probably got promoted.
19 days.
Yeah, that's alright. I understand that a lot of people have it. We're not going to be striking you for...
Yeah, we understand, like, real life is more important. But then people are taking out multiple LOAs. Like, if you got exams, we understand. But if you're taking out LOAs constantly every week, there's no need for you to be in support. As there's people who would take your place, do as much as you would do, and even better.
Yeah. Fraser, step it up. That's all I'm gonna say, non-spoy. Jeremy Cameron, you're not here, are you? Nope, you're getting removed because you haven't answered. Goodbye, Jeremy Cameron.
If anyone knows where he is, it'd be great to say now.
I mean, he's online in the forums, and I've PM'd him about 6
Yeah,
times.
I mean,
and he
if
hasn't
any of you are
answered me,
friends with
so
him now, he quit.
he
Right,
didn't tell
well,
anyone else about it.
none of us have been told this. So. Oh,
Merp's
right, well,
LOA, Williams is LOA. Tim Burlap is away. He didn't say he was going to be here today.
he said to me he can't.
Alright. Rory Lowe's, are you here?
I don't know, he's one of the people who keeps going LOA, but that's for dev work. I'll need to speak with Harvey or someone to actually ask if he does that. Does he not?
I mean,
I'll
he's
look
got
into
one
it.
interview, 24 support. Brooks was added in recently. Tim McIntosh, are you here? Nope, removed.
Yeah, he can get removed.
Goodbye. Troy Mingles AU, didn't expect him to be here. Kieran
he said he couldn't
Slug,
come.
are you here? Did Kieran Slug say he could come, or he couldn't come?
I think, yeah, he said he couldn't come.
Double check that for me.
Yeah, he didn't. He said he couldn't come. I got the PM still, I just haven't written it down.
Deal Barbie, are you here?
Yeah, he is.
Deal, I'm giving you a strike for not doing anything. Got 2 interviews to your name.
Yeah, don't just do
Literally.
support logs, do interviews as well, as promotions aren't going to come if you're only doing
Alright,
support
you've done
logs,
more.
or
Well,
vice versa.
I updated it yesterday. If you've done 5 interviews today, 3 more interviews, I'll not give you a strike and I'll add that up after the meeting, right? Promotions. We don't really have anyone to promote, do we? I have one person in mind.
If you could PM me them, and I'll. Like we said as well, promotions are going to slow down, especially to senior support, because now that is going to be a prestigious rank and you'll have to work for it.
It's not even here, but
He only recently got promoted.
I mean, with exceptions, yeah.
Yeah, but senior, like we said.
Good point. Well, I think that's it. Everyone's got demoted.
Let me see. Yeah, that's all of it. Also, senior support as well, just to add, I forgot about this. Civ apps, when you're accepting them as well, I don't know, it seems like some of you are only doing them, but Civ apps are like stacking up to over 30 sometimes. I'm not sure what's happening if all of you just look at them at the same time. But I think if we could make some sort of routine where some of you go through them, because I notice some people are looking at the Civ apps and then next minute they see someone's already replied to it and accepted it.
I'll give an example right now. Aaron Stone does them on his computer during the day when he's on the train to college?
Yeah.
You do them on your phone, and then when he comes home, I mean,
if we could, I don't know if you guys would like some sort of routine so you don't end up overlapping each other and stepping on each other's toes when doing them.
I mean, honestly, right now, it's the issue of we can't bring new people in, and a lot of people that are currently in are slacking. So either
on
it's
that,
we bring
on that front, if I used to see people doing it on the like starting from the bottom going up, I'll go up and go down from the bottom sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking of some sort of timetable. Maybe I'm not sure. But yeah, just to maybe keep the flow going, so you're not ended up like halfway through someone's checking their name matches, and then someone else, of course, just accepts it, and I know that can be very annoying.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. If anyone else,
I mean, you can write under review, but then again, it's still, you know, I don't know, if someone's looking at their Civ app and they just see under review, it could confuse them, I guess.
You could just write a number 1, like write the letter 1 on it and press enter so it shows a reply.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good example, really, actually, yeah. Like Lars just said, using the actual support rooms. We'd like to use these more as well, as currently I don't really see anyone in them. That's also down to my part. I'm never in them, always in the UM rooms. But I'm going to start using the support rooms more as well. I guess, I don't know, really, because if you're doing them at work or something and you're not on TeamSpeak, you can't really sit in the room.
To be fair, I do that at work. I mean,
yeah, that's what I mean.
Me and James just sit at work doing that.
If you've got
yeah,
any ideas, of course.
You can do it on Discord, don't it? Just say on Discord.
Yeah.
That you're starting to look at them.
Yeah, I mean, you can get the app for free on your phone as well, so yeah, that's a good idea, actually. I'll take that into consideration, figure something out. Carl, have you got anything to say? Other than what you've already said?
I kind of wanted to go over a little bit more about the trial support rank.
Yep.
Obviously, it's basically just kind of a stepping stone between support trainee and, well, not being in support at all. I'd say that I know that you only want to limit it to seniors, but I think maybe give EMT. I keep saying EMTs. I've got medic on my brain, honestly. I've been EMS too long. All right, bike. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I've been medic way too long. But yeah, maybe give support team a shot at it. I don't know. Maybe just go through
Yeah,
it with them.
it'll be in a trial phase if it does get implemented. We'll
Yeah.
see how it works, of course.
I mean, what we could do is we could pick certain support people that are standing out.
Yeah. I mean, senior support, I'm fine with every single one of you in there doing them. It's just support, I'm not saying you're not trusted, but they've proved themselves, previously by getting to that rank. And like we said, we want to make it more prestigious. So if you get that rank, people will know, okay, they've actually done something to get to here.
I like Aaron's idea that he just put in chat.
So what we're gonna do right now, if everyone's gonna stop spamming chat, I'm gonna put that lovely line with exclamation marks, and everyone's gonna ask questions. If you got a question, type an X in chat.
Just to add to the other rank as well, quickly. This rank is being implemented as because the trial support team is going to be a rank where if you don't do work, you're going to be removed. So the rank is going to be implemented as like a rank you can sit on for an amount of time. So basically, it works like how it is now. But if you don't do the work, you're going to get removed, and it's just another stepping stone for another rank for people to sit on instead of getting removed straight away for not doing the work. Anyway, questions now.
I think we're good. Mark, do you have anything to add?
You're all fucking shit.
Thank you, Mark, for
Up
that.
your fucking game. Or you get fucking removed.
Report me.
Exactly.
I'll report you all to Benson, and he will fucking get rid of a lot of you. You're all cunts, especially Bricks. Thank you, love you all.
Thanks, Mark. That was needed. Alright, boys. Jonas Bricks had a question. Where does he?
Please stop the spam.
Stop spamming or
I'll
fucking
place
put
another
you
line.
Button for trial staff.
There you go, Brixie boy.
Not to be mean or first of all, Mark, thanks. Second, not to be mean or anything, but are we kind of done with all the informational stuff because there's 4 people waiting for interviews and I can go deal with it now.
Oh, alright then, Brixie boy. Go on, you nonce. Yes, you can go. If anyone wants to go right now,
I mean, I suggest you stay.
We suggest you stay, hear the questions, but if you want to go up and do those support logs, whatever.
I'm going to place another line now.
Right.
There we go.
Daniel James had a question. Let's find Daniel James.
Got him.
What? I literally just joined, but what's actually happened? Like, you on about some trial support or something?
Basically, what we're going to be thinking about is implementing a rank before sport trainee. So you're set on a 7-day trial. Well, it's not exact amount of time. You're X days
We're not
to
sure.
do X things. If you don't meet your targets, you're booted out. So basically, we can filter out who's actually going to contribute and who's actually,
So
just a nonce.
it's just like a trainee, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Except
you're a trainee,
you're overlooked
but
on everything you do.
Exactly.
Okay.
Other than general support,
Obviously,
you can
we're
do
gonna
that
get
solo, but
everyone at least up to support team before we do that.
yeah. Anyway, next person.
He also had a
is
question.
Hawk.
Big Hawko. Where's he?
I got him.
Hello. Hello. Right, I was just wondering, like, I don't see a point of implementing the rank that you just called out when we have support team, trainee, or whatever it's called. I mean, why do you have the trainee if not to watch an eye on them and for them to hit targets? I mean, you can just make the trainee more hard to be promoted to support team, and that's your target done.
Like I said, senior support is going to be a lot harder to get now, so it's only going to be for the the elite basically of everyone. And it's just it's another rank to sit on because basically the new trainee we're implementing is going to be a rank that you can't sit on for more than, a week, because if you don't reach a target, you're going to get removed. If we put that on to trainee, that would only leave 2 ranks to actually sit on before you get promoted. And one of those ranks is going to take you a while to get promoted to, which would be senior. That's why we need another rank that people can actually sit on and work their way up. Otherwise, there just wouldn't be enough ranks, and there'd be too many people in senior, like we said, which we don't want, and there'd be too many in support team.
All right,
Yeah,
Vincent,
again,
take a
as I
breath
said,
there.
I don't see a reason for it in my eyes at least. But you know, that's just me. So
I mean,
yeah,
And
we're
it would
getting
also-
everyone's opinion.
yeah.
So far in the straw poll, we've got a 10-3 ratio of people that want it to people that don't want it.
Yeah, right.
Everyone's
Yeah.
opinions matter, but you know, everyone I mean, Harvey. We've got Harvey's attention about it. He seems to think it's a great idea. It's something that actually got me in my position at the moment was that idea. So we'll see how it goes. If we do it and it turns out to be absolute shite, then we're just gonna scrap it. If not, we'll just we'll just remove it. Thanks for the question, dude.
Alan Park, have you actually got anything, or did you just type in chat suggestion?
He's got one.
Alright, give him the power.
Just
give
to
him
answer your
fire.
question, Jonathan, you said, will people in support get demoted down to trainee then if they're not
No.
doing good work? No.
Oh, to trainee, no.
I mean, at the moment, we're kind of done with demotions and strikes. If me and Benson see that you're not pulling weight, you're just gonna get removed, basically.
Yeah, I mean, currently we don't want to demote. Like, if you was
We
doing
don't want-
nothing, you would get demoted to, I don't know, trainee maybe. We don't really want to do that because the trainee is purely for only for people to learn how support works. It's not a punishment in my eyes, really. That's why if we had the new rank, I guess that could be a punishment. You're going down to that.
It's all pretty much trial and error at the moment. We're trying a lot of new ideas. We got 2 people in support. Benson, how long were you assistant head before Luna left? 2 weeks?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. So we've had Benson is here for about a month now. I've been here for a couple of days. We've got Harvey looking over us. It's all a bunch of trial and error at the moment. So what we're going to need is everyone's help, everyone's assistance. Everyone's shut up, Mark.
When
Everyone's
Bricks goes for
suggestions.
fucking do interviews and then doesn't do interviews.
You can go and eat. Who was next then?
Jeff Tukson.
Yeah. Oh, did we not? Okay, yeah, we didn't give Alan his. Yeah, okay, wait a second.
Oh, yeah, fine.
There you go.
I don't know how relevant this is. It's not like you're thinking about bringing in trial stuff, but I have like a Google form for after we shadow trainees, we can have feedback and stuff.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, that section would get added in. And also, yeah, Alan's would probably get added in as well.
Let me see.
And as well, if you
Well-
see anyone who thinks they should be promoted, I guess, or they've done a good job, tell us because we're not constantly looking out. You know, we need to be told as well. We don't see everything that happens.
I would say as well that I tend to look at the support team that are doing a good job, so and I'm doing that now just to see if you're slacking or not. You know.
And just to add as well, I don't know if you guys, I've never seen anyone personally do this, but if you are faking your support logs or interview logs, we do actually check through them. So yeah, that'll be instant removal if you're doing that. So there's a warning for that. I've never seen anyone do it yet. Wait a second. All right. And yeah, with trial staff and above, I don't know if you want to tell anyone else, but I don't know if you guys actually log the general support. There's no point really doing it for you guys. All right, good. Interview logs, I suggest doing it because it's a good, well, I don't know, way to keep track of when it was done and stuff. Who else was there? Could you link me this thing as well, the way to log?
I don't
Can't
know
remember his
I don't know
name.
if Alan
Jeff
made it.
Tuxon had a question.
No, everyone below trial stuff needs to still do it. But support logs for, I'm not sure if we can tell anyone, but I think there's a tool currently getting made as well to make it easier for you guys when you're doing interviews. Like it fills out the template for you. And
Oi,
all you have to
Mr.
do is-
Panda, shut up. Continue, Vincent.
All right. So yeah, there's a, I don't know, like another staff tool getting made. Okay, there's another staff tool getting made, and it basically fills out it adds up all of the questions they get wrong for you. So you'd tick the boxes of ones they've got wrong. At the end of it, it would get the how many they've got wrong, give them the score, tell them if they've failed or passed. It makes it easier for you, and it makes the support log for you. Basically, I think it opens the web page for you. You just copy and paste it in. So yeah, that should make it easier for you guys. And when you do log stuff, if there's like someone has a 5-second answer to like their question, I mean, you can log it if you want, but personally, it's just a waste of time on your part. I mean, of course, yeah, it's another log. But if you have like, they come in for a question that literally is just reinstall mods, that's all you say to them, I wouldn't suggest logging it, it's just a waste of your time. But yeah, definitely do log it. I suggest you log everything, but it's down to you really. If you don't log it, you're going to get removed if you have nothing at the end of the day, so. Yeah.
Yeah, what James linked in chat as well. We made that a little while ago, myself and James. Basically just common problems. So like if you have a guy that maybe you don't know the answer to, like a question, just check that first. You might have the answer to it, so it's kind of a handy thing to bookmark.
Yeah, just to add as well, when you're doing someone's interview, if they're like basically a complete quote unquote dick, or they just, you can tell then they don't want to be part of the community, and let's just say they got, I don't know, what is it, 16 the minimum? Or let's say if you can tell that they really want to be in this community, they've tried their hardest. Let's say they got 16 points. You can let them off and let them in. You don't have to be so strict. But then when there's ones where the people are just complete dicks or something, then I suggest you give them the extra point. And of course, don't go overboard with this, like adding 10 points. But yeah, if you feel like they deserve it, then like you can tell they've really tried.
If you can tell the people are being genuine when they apply, and let's say they get one question wrong, a stinger question or something, something that stings you 10, 5 points, whatever, and that just throws you over the top, let them off of it. On the other hand, if you see someone who's a complete cunt, basically, he's going in, he's saying, oh, should have got that right, or he's slabbering to you, or, whatever. Ban him.
Yeah, and
it's as simple as that.
If people are lying about their age, don't perm deny them. I mean, I had one guy who had to ask his mum what his age was. Yeah. He didn't get permed, he only got 7-dayed. So, I mean, yeah, don't go too overboard with being so strict. I mean, for Serrani, I guess you could. I mean, for the first couple of days, you'd get rid of the plebs who have just heard about it.
One more question we had. Jeff Tukson, I'll give you talk part now.
Hi, it was about the interview things for like the new staff tool. If they could implement something like the actual form, so I wouldn't have to load it up on the browser, so I wouldn't have 400 friggin' tabs open constantly.
I'm pretty sure it opens the tab for you. You paste it,
I know,
and you can just close it down.
If it was on there, so like you would just put in their name, put in that application, and then like all the questions would be there, and it would just be like a tick box if they got it wrong or not.
I don't know. I think they're trying to keep it forum based at the moment. I heard in the future eventually it will go to the new staff tool they're making.
Oh, okay.
But that's currently I think development stopped at the moment because Emitter and Serrani a lot of work to do.
Yeah. Alright. That's it, I think.
Did anyone else have a question? Just put an X in chat if you do now.
Just before we move on to the next question, something that the lovely and beautiful James Hutton gave me is the support Bible here, and the guide for support, which is here. Everyone should have these bookmarked, no matter what.
Or at least saved somewhere.
I would say bookmarked.
Over one. Anything that will.
First one is like a conglomerate of everything anyone could have wrong. And then the second one, I've never opened in my life, so I would have no idea. Give me a minute. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's like a how-to guide. That's very interesting. Give it a good read.
And
any other questions?
I've got one thing to add as well. Just noticed someone. When you do interviews as well, give them the tag before you tell them if they've been denied or not. Like, if you perm deny someone, you say, "I'm sorry to say you've been perm denied," then give them the tag. They're going to leave TS usually straight away, and you won't have a chance to give them the tag. And it causes confusion when they come back in for the other support member who has to deal with them saying, "Can I have my interview again?"
Yeah. It's better to be a bit prepared with that and learn it the hard way of saying, "I'm sorry, user's disconnected from your channel." That won't end well. Anything else, Vincent?
Other than questions, if anyone's got them.
Yeah, any questions? Other than that, we can wrap it up here.
And also, if you got any things we can, I don't know, work on, just put an X in chat. We'll give you talk power if you want to speak about it.
If anyone doesn't want to speak in front of all these plebs in the sport team, just wait behind. Me and Benson will be chilling.
Yeah. Just thinking, is there anything we've forgotten?
Doing a roll call? No. We're taking everyone's names down right now.
Matthew, have you got anything to add to this?
Nope.
Right. Let me see,
Carl?
just go over the notes.
Anything?
No, seems to be good.
I don't want to ask Elliot Davis because he's a pleb. Feist,
Swamp.
anything? No,
Alright.
I'm gonna take that as no.
Well, currently, I guess the in the
Oh.
meeting is. Oh,
David's got a question. What do you want, Yumon?
who?
Elliot Davis put an X
Oh.
in chat 3 times.
Speak, Mr. That Panda.
Speak up.
Alright. Thank you for the contribution.
There you go.
Alright,
Alright,
well,
boys, that wraps up the support meeting.
thank you
just
for all
make sure-
attending.
Thanks, guys. It means a lot, you know. We're gonna have quite a lot to do over the next coming month, maybe 2 months. So just keep your heads down, make sure you're keeping up with those tools. Any problems, come to me or Benson.
And
If not-
also to add on to that, if you're going LOA for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks, like, just tell us, because we'd rather, like, I don't know, remove you, I don't know, for the time being you're gone, than add you back, as you're just taking up a slot that someone else can have who is going to be here, especially in the upcoming, I don't know, days or months with Sarani. Like, tell us if you're not going to be here for like a month, because you'll end up getting removed if it's that long.
That's it. All over. Everyone else can go back to being plebs or
Yeah, you
Damn,
can
it's
stay
about
here
Three
if you've got
blast
any
stats.
private things you want
How
to
much
talk
am I
about.
suppressor for?
You're in TSF.
Pleb.
second lieutenant to recruit Lamau.
Lamau. Pay for the Minecraft bucket servers.
Alright, well, yeah, like we said, the meeting, sorry, is over. If you got any questions, you can stay behind and speak to me and Alex privately.
Hi.
Fuck off, Davis.
Leave.
Fight me right now.
Leave TS, please.
Leave life, please.
Uninstalling the XE.
Uninstall your life.
Oh, Fraser, what do you want? Oh, you want me to explain my avatar?
Fuck, when I know.
Basically, when you see Matt Thomas, you've got to say it in a.
Wait, is Matt Thomas in TeamSpeak?
I think.
Can everyone do me a favour who's in this room right now? Can everyone poke Kieran O'Brien and call him Salty?
Why was so weird?
He's in the Lieutenant Lounge in UN.
Alright,
Poking
okay.
now.
My avatar basically
Lock in.
means Matt Thomas was going on about how back when he was in NATO, and with his accent, I don't know, he put on like a really northern accent when he said it, and
Oh, when I know.
yeah, like Elliot Davis there,
Oh.
and yeah, we all now make fun of him. Anyway, so has anyone got any private questions or anything they want to say in front of the
Yeah.
rest of you? Yeah, you can speak to me privately.
You man.
Someone fix this channel for me.
You broke it.
What are you
Uh-oh.
doing? Well, you can stop recording now. It's probably just taking up.
Is
a
it true
lot
that
of
$100
hard drive
PayPal
space.
gets senior support?